How's everyone's day? We are starting off already. I'm annoyed. Hey AMD, why do your USB ports not work? Why can I overload the CPU's USB serials with 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 4 connected devices? Why is that a thing? Why is that overloading? By AMD, they said. AMD is better for content creators, they said. I feel like I could be running a Mac Mini and it would be performing way better than this. Maybe it's just Windows. But I think it's AMD. I hope everyone's day is going well. We are on day 12. We have reached Vile Ruins. It is a beautiful early afternoon in London. It's a beautiful afternoon in New England. Should feel like I should. It's a beautiful afternoon in New England. I am just making I am a little bit more tired than normal. I went to PAX East yesterday. And had to wake up really early to go down to Boston. Got back kind of late, not too late. It was fun. I walked around the convention hall, picked up some cool things. I picked up two sets of Slam Throne. It looks like it's just Pogs from the just Pogs. Like they just brought back Pogs, but their slammers have characters and they have abilities. It was pretty interesting. It was, I don't know. It was worth buying two sets so I could play it again. I picked up a device called a Playdate that's supposed to be a handheld console, but currently it's having problems, so we gotta fix that. But beyond that, we just kind of walked around the convention hall. I stopped by the Goodneck booth, picked up a promo, talked to Ian and Tim, or at least got to say hi to Tim and Ian. It was cool. Yeah, that was my day yesterday. It was PAX East. I forgot to put 4 clouds over drown, or 4 rain over downpour. We're gonna start off with arriving at Vile Ruins. Into the Nest says to read 1.16 instead of its normal entry. You've heard the ancient moss-covered vine-dripped detritus of Vile Ruins described as peaceful, but as you approach, a shiver runs up your spine. You you hear a soft rustling, like hundreds of reeds rubbing together in the distance. You move quietly through the ruins and find a gap to peek through. There, in the heart of one of the ruins, you see dozens of reclaimers milling about, and you see several bulbous sacs adhere to every surface. It seems like you found the reclaimer's nest. I'm going to ignore the invasion setup rules for this location. Instead, search the general set for 3 reclaimer seekers and shuffle them into the path deck. Then, after the setup, search the general for a plop and put into play. What? Why am I ignoring the? I guess maybe stage 2 might actually do something worse. Oh, that's interesting. Now Firefox doesn't completely cover up my thing. All right, I will. That is a problem to deal with later. All right, so we will do that. Not that one. Oops. Oh, have I frozen? No. Okay. 3 reclaimers, and then a bulb will get put into play. Is a non-pivotal location, so I still just find 3 random. And then how are we traveling? We traveled from biological outpost, so it is Mountain Pass. Uh, in case you're catching this stream later or like haven't seen additional earlier parts, normally we pull up cards, but my computer crashes way more if I pull that script up. So while I am currently dealing with the fact that my computer that should be running a stream like nothing is struggling because apparently 2 cameras, a microphone, and a mouse is too much for its USB ports. It's not technically true. I technically have more cables plugged in, but they're just cables. Like I have a keyboard. I have a hookup for a keyboard, but the keyboard is not plugged in. It is on the ground over there because I use my wireless keyboard for streaming, which is using Bluetooth, not a USB port. Although maybe it's still using it. I don't know. Regardless, it shouldn't be stressing about this. And I think AMD has done some wacky things. That is not the thing I need to be shuffling. This is the Valley Path. Yeah. The Valley set. So we pick 3 of these. We don't have a new Ranger set from the last time we played, or a Ranger report from the last time we played. So we are using the normal weather, which would be just downpour. Oh. Okay, and then I have to put the Lakeshore Grasslands and Old Growth together. And this becomes a different deck. Oh. I hope everyone's weekend has been good. Um, we are slowly getting back to our normal spots. Next weekend there will be no stream. I will try to remember to say that at the end. There is Anime Boston, and I am going to work a booth down at Anime Boston, so I will be there instead of here where I can actually stream. Then we'll be fine. And then at the end of April, there's another week. I think it is the last weekend of April. Will be another no stream because I will be at a convention with my folks. At a gaming convention with my folks. So likely I'll be playing Earthborne, but I will not be streaming it. We also did a surprise stream on Monday because I got chapter 2 of Arkham out, and that was a time and a place. That was a time. I got a little bit more upset than probably should be. That deck I just made will be behind the camera, so you won't see it, but it's to ensure that I don't randomly draw from it. Because the lead ranger will draw one card from there, and then I will draw one card from here. Payloop goes into play. And we'll get going. We won't reveal those. We'll draw 6 cards. Annoyingly, I have a new setup, and my camera should be straight up and down, and then no matter how much I adjust it, it doesn't like it. I think it is putting a fake fish lens. Maybe the lens is. No, it shouldn't be. I don't know. The lens is being weird. Hopefully, it won't be too much longer before I do more renovations. And then my background will clear up more. Because right now you can kind of see. Probably more than I. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we'll just lean you up. Yeah, like it feels like even this camera isn't leveled. Yeah, it's probably because I'm using cheap equipment. Zoological companions twice, a parrotopus whistle, Quizzy's favorite snacks, a Pocodo, and an enthusiastic. Well, I definitely don't need 2 zoologicals, so we'll put that away. I can get something better than enthusiastic. Intention translator would actually be really good. Because here we need to clear a grub. And grubs come from this getting damage. And we need to clear grubs 3 times. That's kind of crazy. Pocodo is great, but he is actually worse than the thing I actually want. Parrotopus Whistle is a godsend because we'll have Reclaimer Seekers. So avoiding injuries is great. Quizzy's favorite snack, I feel like fatiguing will happen a lot. And Zoological Compendium might be able to help, actually. Because we'll get 2 grubs, and I might be able to use them for this. I can also use them for the Seekers. So I think that's good. We'll just draw 3 more cards. Dear friend, Parrotopus Whistle, as is on shepherding, this day is gonna already start off probably terrible. Then we'll draw this first. Romping Lutrinol. It has ambush, so I'll shuffle this and then fatigue one. While we're doing that. A Reclaimer Seeker with ambush. So we'll just fatigue 3. Well, this is starting off terrible. Terribly. Oh, we have to get 2 plups. Oh my god. It's gonna be a nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. This is weird. I normally have my deck on my left because I like to draw from my left. But I'm trying to, like, use more of the space. We'll pay 1 for Quizzy's favorite snacks. Oh, that's right. No, we're gonna do this. This deck's just gonna go up here. Our discard will just be. Nah, we can make that work. I think. Yeah, perfect. Quizzy's favorite snacks. It comes in with 2 snacks on that. We'll play 1 for a Paratopus Whistle, which comes in with 3 calls on it. Cool. Now I actually feel safe to do a lot of things. We'll get a zoological recorder or compendium. We'll pay 2 for an essay on shepherding. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can only fit 1 more item. This comes in with 2 essays, and I can prevent people from moving. I'm gonna try and connect with the Romping Lutrinol. I'm gonna commit Dear Friend because I actually don't want to see any humans anyways. So let's avoid them. Before I do that, no, this is fine. I'll use Quizzy's favorite snack next turn to get all 3 back. Four. So we'll put 4 progress on the Romping Lutrinol. Sun, we will fatigue 1. No, nothing. This would move. We're gonna use this essay on shepherding to prevent its move. That's it. Well, that's the end of that check. Last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna expend Voice of the Elders to increase my essays on shepherding because it is an aid card. All right, and that's my turn. So we do this. We draw a card. We draw a path card. We shuffle the event deck. Fractal Wire, that's really bad. There's nothing No, yeah. Alright. Give me my turn. I'll eat one of Quizzy's snacks to unfatigue 3. I'm gonna... I feel like I can do 2 to connect with the Romping Lutrinol. Yeah, I'm pretty safe. 2 will clear it. Oh, I see. Um, nothing. We'll add a harm to this feature, which is fine. We want that. I only have one fatigue, so that doesn't even fire. Nothing else. And then I think I connect with the Reclaimer Seeker. Like this. For 3. I want to keep enthusiastic. I'd rather commit magnanimous. And we'll take the other one for the additional, so we're committing 4. Only because I have the Paractopus whistle, so I'm actually pretty confident I'll be fine. 4 turns to 3, so we'll put 3 progress on this. And then mountains. No mountains. If you're interacting with the water feature, I'm not. Nothing here. Add a mucus token to the location. There are not more than 3. And then I add harm to this being. Alright. I'm alive. I'm gonna do this. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's another one of my cards. Okay. I'm gonna do the break test. For every 2 effort. Wait. Maybe yeah, I think I do. We're gonna do 3. If I get a -2, I'm a little upset. I didn't. I only put 1 arm on it though, so that was my only oh, maybe I shouldn't. Nothing here. Not interacting with the water feature. Nope. Add a mucus token. Add another harm here. Alright. I'm gonna use my Voice of the Elder to increase my essays on shepherding. Spending the awareness, but then resting, so doesn't particularly matter what I used. I'll draw another card. Ranger badge. Ranger badge is fine. I don't think I'll need it. I don't think I'm gonna. No, maybe I will actually, because I think I'll want to. And then we'll draw another one of these. Quiet. This is not good. This is the opposite of good. Ambush. I take 3 fatigue. Huh. We'll read quiet. 52. You stare at the bushes ahead for a few minutes. Something seems wrong, but you can't spot anything dangerous. Then slowly, you make out a large, lean body covered in a white coat of fur. The paws, each as big as your hand, and sporting shining black claws. One of its ears shredded and covered in lumps of pink scar tissue, and finally the shining red-yellow eyes staring back unblinking. You have heard stories about the bearded lynx they call Quiet, that she hunts bear sloths for sport, that she recklessly stalks prey from one end of the valley to the other, that she attacked and killed a traveling artisan, Mars Keller, leaving only his sketchbook to bury at the grove. Now, seeing her for yourself, you believe them. Oh, those are really bad guys. Okay. That's huh. Yeah. I can't do harm to her. We're gonna use Quizzy Snack. The last of the Quizzy Snacks. It doesn't technically get rid of it. I have no way of increasing my food supply on this, so Oh, that's interesting. I can connect with the seeker. Or I need to connect with quiet, I think. It's gonna be hard though. I think I do this, and then the only way I fail is through a -2. So 4, I put 4 progress on them. Oh, I could have, or on her, I could have done it just because it would have cleared instantly if I got nothing, no minuses, but oh well, I didn't think about that. Nothing, not interacting. Um, we'll do this first, and then I'll search for a plup in the general set. Reclaimer grub or peel up? Is there any one? Or did I let this happen? Did I let this happen for no reason? I thought there was one. I thought there was only one. Whoops, my bad. Um, then 1 damage to each being in reach. What crazy luck I am having right now. I can suffer 2 injuries, so I really am kind of worried about doing anything too risky. Well, 1 injury because I can avoid one, but I can't avoid the other. I could have kept the other parapetist whistle. That would have actually probably been a good idea. Oh well. Oh, when I did that, sorry, I wanted to do follow in the footsteps, so we'll put 4 progress on the fractal wire. I don't want to reclaim. I don't want to clear the reclaimer pile up because I actually want it to I want to clear by harm. What the fuck? 1 moment, guys. Mm, sorry. Okay. Sorry. I heard movement around me. I think my I think my cat has wandered in. Um. So I can move a being. That is interesting. That doesn't help me here. I actually don't have anything that really helps me, and I don't want to randomly just start drawing cards because injuries would actually hurt a lot. So I think I'm gonna pass. I think that is the safest thing for me to do. I'll use Voice of the Elder to increase. That's super close. Sorry, as I said, I'm hearing like shifting movement. Do I has a mouse gotten into my walls again? I will not be surprised. Um, we're gonna draw this card. We're gonna draw this card. Reclaimer Seeker ambush. The problem with this is the ambush. The ambush is gonna make this day so much longer. No, well, now I can also take a lot of damage. I need to clear. I really needed. I really needed Oru. I'm gonna play the Stout-Hearted Guardian because regardless of this making the whole day slightly slower, um, it's basically the only thing I can really do to clear some of my fatigue, which I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna use Voice of the Elder, spending this awareness to increase this Paratipus Whistle, which will soothe one fatigue. Um, which means this will be another. I think this is gonna be another action of nothing. Oh, where do these go? Do these go? I guess question for future people or audience. I'll probably get a comment answer, but thank you in advance. This came from the Deterus deck. Does this go to its own discard or does it go to the path discard? I assume it has its own discard. Actually, I assume it goes into the path discard because I've seen it. But that is technically the most delightful thing, but I'll put it here for now. I'll put it to where I think technically it came from, so that's why I think it should go there. Even if it would be better for me if it didn't. I'm being a little too worried. Oh, is it weird that I think Zoological Recorder is better than the Compendium? I mean, I can just attach things, so like I can at least get them out of rotation, which wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I don't want to try anything. This is gonna be another just rest. Draw another card. This is gonna. Oh, it's getting worse. Oh, I didn't think I would just see all three Reclaimers literally first shot. We'll use Voice of the Elders to increase my essay on shepherding. Clear a fatigue. Then we will try and connect with quiet. I can't fail. Oh, I really can't fail. Okay. Quiet gets cleared. Then we do mountains. I'm not interacting with the water feature. I'll put a mucus token. I'll do a damage to each being within reach. I'll put a mucus, and then I'll clear the mucuses. We still have the plop, so. Well, I committed a lot of research to get a +1. That was unfortunate for me. Then I'll exhaust the Zoological Compendium to grab this Reclaimer Seeker. I can shuffle it. I can apply knowledge to it later. Oh, not even later. I could do it now. Well, no, I can't because I don't have spirit. But we're gonna get a -2 at some point, but I don't think now. I'm gonna try to do this break feature. I know I did put effort to. Oh, I suffer an injury. Oh no. Well, good news. I don't have fatigue. And this breaks open. We'll grab a reclaimer, 2 reclaimer grubs. What happens with this? Does this go in here now? Do I have to cycle through this deck multiple times? I'm also now just gonna fatigue out soon, so like all of this wound up not mattering. Dude, I don't understand how this is supposed to work. Hopefully somebody will explain it to me, and because I don't remember it being this difficult. I remember it being difficult, but not near impossibly difficult. Um. Oh, good. I have to also make sure that they don't grow too much. Um. Okay. Too many things are falling over on my desk. That's great. Actually, I'm realizing now too that why did I even do that? I kind of want the fractal wire. Although I didn't know how these were gonna work, so that's fair. Because this fractal wire can start clearing out these problematic children. I'm gonna rest. Which means I will suffer a fatigue and draw a card. I'll regain 1 of everything, and then we'll draw a card. We'll get ambushed by a pouncing Atriox. This is perfectly fine. I'm gonna cry. This is bad. I'm gonna try and connect with the reclaimer grub for 3. I take a fatigue because it fatigues me. I have 3 fatigue left. This is not possible. -1. So we'll put 2 here, and then we got mountains. Nothing here. I'm not interacting with water. I'm gonna do 1 damage to each thing in play. Oh, I also now suffer multiple injuries. I injure out instantly. Never mind. The grubs do. I suffered fatigue during this test, so I suffered an injury twice, and just GG. All right, well, that was quick. I don't think I'm gonna do another day. I think this is just gonna be a short stream. Mostly, I don't know how to do this. This does not seem right. Also, I drew all 3 seekers. Like, was this just not shuffled? Oh, dude, if I knew, like, the problem is I wasn't gonna go search, but the fundamentalists would have actually been great, except for all of the predators. Actually, never mind. He would not have been great. Um, Equal to the presence almost would be great. I didn't think the prey could do damage, and I can't stop the prey from injuring me out. So I injure out, which means I take lingering injuries. Maybe we did just run it. No, wait, I don't know how to do this. I didn't realize that this was going to be complicated. Like, I didn't realize that this was going to be rules complicated. Um, huh. Could have ran this last time we played. I probably didn't take it slow enough. Um, like methodically thinking through every play. Uh, that was definitely part of it. Also hitting 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 points worth of fatigue is crazy. Like, this is too much fatigue. So I think I'd put 2 copies of lingering injuries in. We can check the rule book on that. Oh, cool. And my camera froze? Dude. I'm gonna. Oh, God. Oh. Gotta work with me more. Um. Rules glossaries. I for injury. Injury. Oh, and add 1. Okay. After the injury, they must end the day at the end of their. Oh, of my current turn. Okay, so I could play through the rest of my turn? Oh, no, no. I would resolve all of these things. Okay. I'm gonna add a lingering injury. Uh, I don't think it replaces a card. Does it replace a card? Wait, how does that work? Is it in the FAQ? Um, yeah, this is hard. Um, hmm. I feel like you replace a card in your deck with lingering injuries. I guess that will be another thing I have to look up. Yeah, sorry for the short stream. I thought this was gonna be longer. I thought this was gonna be like 2 hours, and I don't want to start another day until I get the answers I really require to know, because I don't know if the pip pile up should go back to the general set when it's cleared. I assume it doesn't because none of the other cards do that. But then the question is, can the seekers find it again? Because the seekers can't find it. This is just really hard. I have to like cycle through the whole deck multiple times, and that doesn't seem correct. I'm also thinking maybe the answer to this question is mountain is really hard. And I'm wondering if the answer is start in the valley, move back here, move back, move here, move here. Like, just so that way we can go. Um, but I don't know. I kind of just need to figure that. What about the pilot and any other questions? Because I might have set this up wrong. No, I don't think so. It says to put this, and then it says to add 3, and this says to only put 2. Um, and I don't think there's other ways of. There's not another uh, pill up, so there's only one. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for coming out. I know it was a short stream, but it was a short day, and without knowing how to fix my problems, or at least not knowing that I didn't mess something up, I don't want to continue just trying to guess. So I'm gonna have I'm gonna end this. I hope you guys all have a good day. Remember, please leave a comment if you notice anything I did wrong or just want to comment. Leave a like because that actually really helps with the algorithm. And have a good day. We might be. There's no stream next week, so I feel more inclined to stream randomly through the week if I can fit it in. But that is the question is if I can fit it in is the thing. Maybe tomorrow I can come back with a just a random stream. It probably won't be Earthborne because I don't want to. I want to do like random Earthborns. I'm trying to keep Earthborns on Saturday. Um, Sunday. Yeah, it depends. All right. Bye.